Learned your lesson well?
Oh yes, I've learned.
Well, guys, today I will be drawing Nate Parker as Nate Turner from the movie slash film Birth of a Nation. That movie hits different. Like if I had to compare if I had to compare Birth of a Nation to 12 Years a Slave, not to discredit the movie or anything like that. I'm not trying to discredit anything. Both movies are beautiful. Both movies are great. But I would have to say I wished I knew about Nate Turner as a kid. you know, growing up in like a black environment, you have other people teaching you history as far as like when it comes down to people teaching you about your ancestor. The first thing they like to tell you is, oh yeah, man, you guys used to be slaves. I mean, that's it. Oh yeah, man. And Honest Abe said, let them be free, and that was the end of that. Oh yeah, by the way, then there was Malcolm X. Everybody, had misspelled signs and was marching. And then now we're here. We're here, bro. Wait, is that it? But I can definitely say if I would have knew about Nate Turner as a kid, it wouldn't. It would have gave me a different like perspective on on history in a sense, other than the people before me was just slaves. That's it. It's crazy some of the things you are taught as a kid and taught in the stuff you find out as like an adult. But because, okay, check this out. Here's my perspective on it. If I've heard, like as an adult, when I heard about Nate Turner, I was like, why haven't I heard about this? But also, it was Nate Turner and his, Nate Turner and his rebellion lost. Don't get me wrong, they definitely lost. But it was the fact of they wasn't taking that crap no more. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about that is, it wasn't just Nate Turner. It was several other rebellions. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that we're not taught. You know what I'm saying? Like when you tell somebody, oh, they just bent over and tuck it. Like that's wow. That doesn't sound good. But then when you hear about, oh man, yeah, some did and others just wasn't taking that crap, bro. They had to fight back. Like okay, like it gives you some sense of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not rebellion, but more so like backbone. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying on that, man. But it definitely was a great story. I wouldn't allow my kids to watch the movie, but I would definitely bring up Nate Turner as a story to tell them. That's all I'm saying, pretty much. That movie is pretty gruesome. Shoot, when I was growing up, my mom, she didn't really believe in letting us watch slavery movies because she was afraid of the outcome of how we would register the movie. So, I mean, no ill will towards her. I definitely understand, but it's good to know your history. I don't care what size of the fence you're on, Mexican, Latino, black, white, Caucasian, whatever terms you want to use, Asian, it doesn't matter. All history is important history. You live, you learn by the people before you. So definitely agree with that. I just sat there and ran it for 4 minutes straight. I might need to learn how to know when to give, and when to stop giving. I can hear somebody going, Jesus, bro, your breath hot. Just saying. The other day, I was working on a picture. I'm not gonna say what it is yet because I'm still technically working on it. It was a sketch, and and somebody, I posted about it on TikTok, and somebody got back to me, commented on my video, telling me, oh well, that person's chin isn't that long though, but there must be like artistic direction that you're going in. And I try to create this habit of not trying to make something out of nothing. But of course, me being top investigator, clicked on the profile, went through the person's profile, and then I was like, bro, you're not even an artist. 2, you knew who the person was I was drawing. Why are you nitpicking? Bro, this is just an illustration. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. I wonder, did he critique The Simpsons and stuff? Yo, man, real people aren't yellow. Yo, did he critique them? Jesus. Did they critique Family Guy, man? Stewie having a football head, man? Clearly that kid has a tumor, bro. Come on now. None against people who probably have tumors. God, bro. The baby clearly has a tumor. Or the family's on crack. That kid be talking. So as always, whenever I sketch, I always attempt to try to make the sketch as detailed as possible. Like I said, previous videos, I like to go in and actually be able to, because when you go in with what's called the black ink lines and stuff, you kind of want to have an idea where they're gonna go. Then some of the cross hatchings and stuff like that, if you pay attention to what I just did with the cheeks and everything, and in fact the whole picture, the cross hatching is meant to help me with the shading part the moment it's time for me to start shading. I was asked to actually start digitally painting pictures, and I told them, oh no, I got other stuff I'm trying to do here. I still got a comic book I'm working on over here. I don't have time for that. The only reason I do illustrated portraits is because it's easy. Literally, it's illustrated. I'm not digitally painting anything. I just want to get it done and just say, wow, look at this, I did this, I was inspired by this, and this is what I did, and that's all I'm trying to do, pretty much, man. For real. I can't stand people who tell you what you can do with your time like they know everything you do in your everyday life. I can't stand that. Well, man, all you gotta do is this. Bro, you don't even know what I do in the morning. You didn't even ask me about my day job. Come on. But it's a lot of people aren't considerate enough to think that way. But it's cool though. There's some out there that do, and as long as there's someone, each one teach one, and people will eventually get on board with it. One of the biggest things I have problems with when it comes to drawing or doing illustrated portraits are the clothing. My bad, is the clothing. There we go. I'm gonna be honest here. I actually like the sketch better than I do the finished product. Sketch came out pretty lit. That finished product, I felt as though I was really fighting with the shading more than with the cross hatch. Somebody had told me about this picture while I was drawing it live. They was like, yo man, why does he look like he's in pain? It was slavery, bruh. Why wouldn't he not be in pain? Type of crap is that, man? It was slavery, man. What do you expect from somebody who's rebelling against slavery? He's not gonna be clearly he's happy he's rebellion, but he's not happy about the situation at hand. Come on, Here we go, going in with the ink lines. And I find myself, whenever I do go with the ink lines and everything else, I find myself, especially when it comes to line work, I find myself correcting the sketch as I'm, coming in with the line work, pretty much. Even though the sketch is supposed to help guide me, but still I find myself still, like referring back to the image, and then also looking back at the sketch and trying to see what can I change and what can I add. Just because it could look like the picture, sometimes you do have to use like an artistic mindset or view on things in order to really push something to the next level. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying, please just comment below. Definitely. Oh, by the way, a lot of people always ask me what program, pretty much what program that I'm using. I'm using Clip Studio Paint. There's a guy, his name is King Sykes. He's on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, but he does a lot of tutorials when it comes to Clip Studio Paint. He helps out with the UI and everything, so he's pretty lit. Definitely check him out. He helped me out a little bit whenever it came down to trying to learn the program when I first got into it. Teaching me how to navigate through it. How to use like particular tools and stuff like that. So definitely check them out. There you go, me fighting with the sketch because it doesn't look correct in pretty much like the reference photo, so I'm just fighting with it as of right now. I tell you, Nate Parker did his thing in this. He did his thing. I mean, like his performance was beautiful, man. It was beautiful, bro. God, that jump was beautiful. This is gonna be a couple of drawings I do where sometimes you might see where I might not put the line work in certain areas, only because I have to probably put it on like a separate layer. Also, yeah, I do that depending on what the picture looks like, or how much can I get away with black. Yeah. Don't let the hair be blonde, and Jesus Christ, man, I'm gonna have a couple of layers pretty much. As always, like previous videos, I will always claim flats are like the easiest like thing to do on any picture to me. I think I remember on this photo in particular, I think I had to put in 4 different shades on Nat in this. I normally stick to 3 different shades when it comes to shading, but I think in this photo, I think I end up eventually switching to 4. Okay guys, this is just about the end of the video. Definitely don't forget to subscribe, like, and don't forget to hit that bell notification at the bottom right there for you to be notified for future content. The next project, in fact, if you guys could just definitely comment, tell me some of the things I did wrong, some of the things I did right. You know, sharing is caring, guys. Everyone be easy. And also, don't forget, guys, Black history is world history. All
Dreams Impact Comics.